श्री कृष्णा श्री कृष्णा श्री कृष्णा श्री कृष्णा। गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। Let us read from 48. आत्मैवेदं जगत्सर्वम् आत्मनोऽन्यन्न विद्यते मृदो यद्वद्घटादीनि स्वात्मानं सर्वमीक्षते जीवन्मुक्तस्तु तद्विद्वान् पूर्वोपाधिगुणान् त्यजेत् सच्चिदानन्दरूपत्वात् भवेत् भ्रमरकीटवत् तीर्त्वा मोहार्णवं हत्वा रागद्वेषादिराक्षसान् योगी शान्तिः समायुक्त आत्मा रामो विराजते बाह्या नित्यसुखासक्तिम् हित्वात्मसुखनिर्वृतः घटस्थदीपवत्स्वस्थः स्वान्तरेव प्रकाशते। आत्मा रामो विराजते. The truth is revealed. How do we know the truth is revealed? बाह्य अनित्य सुख आसक्तिम हित्वा. No more expectations of happiness from the outer world. Bahya, external, anitya, temporary, sukha, happiness, asaktim, attachment. Giving up too much obsession about pleasures from the worldly objects. Therefore, bahya, anitya, sukha, asaktim, hitva given up. Then Atma Sukha Nirvritaha. Bhagavad Gita, 2nd chapter. Prajahati yada kaman sarvan parthamanogatan atmannevatmana tushtaha stita prajnastadochyate. Yada sarvan manogatan kaman prajahati, when all our desires pertaining to the worldly objects to get happiness. See, this is one very simple rule. All the activities of our life, they are directed only for seeking happiness. Whatever we do or whatever we don't do. See? For example, we get married. For what? Has anybody ever got married to become miserable? What happens? This is not the topic. Nobody gets married to become miserable. Then the second one. After he has or she has recognized her error, correction factor is added, divorce. The divorce is also done for what? For happiness. So, in short, pravritti and nivritti. Getting involved in the world or withdrawn from the world. In both the conditions, we are all only seeking happiness. And our whole life is that, lived in a very dumb manner. We have never thought, we did not pause in our life. That we have been doing it for so many years. Did we really discover or get happiness in our life? परीक्षलोकान् कर्मचितान् ब्राह्मणः निर्वेदमायात् न अस्ति अकृतः कृतेन तद्विज्ञानार्थं गुरुमेवाभिगच्छेत् समित्पाणिः श्रोत्रियं ब्रह्मनिष्ठम्. Swamiji, why do you quote these verses in between? Sanskrit, you know very well that we don't know Sanskrit. Just to impress upon you. Oh, Swamiji knows Sanskrit. These references are given to ascertain that it is not out of the hat that the thoughts are told. It has the sanction of the scriptural authority. It is for that purpose. Otherwise, there is a saying in Sanskrit where it is said, when you are among the English talking people, talk Sanskrit, then you become superior. If you are among the Sanskrit talking people, talk in English. Once I was in where? Badrinath. 5-6 Mahatmas were sitting, I was also asked, I sat there. And everybody was talking in their language. And audience is floating. Somebody comes and goes. You can imagine those people who are going to Badrinath, are they going for satsang there? So, when there is a lot of crowd, let's go and sit there. So one person talking in Telugu, other in Tamil, third in Hindi, fourth in Gujarati, like that. When my turn came, then Babaji told me, you talk in English. It doesn't matter whether they understand or not. See, friends, therefore, we have to clearly understand this. Bahya, Anitya, Sukha, Asakti, Tyaktva. Meaning, stop seeking happiness in life. Don't seek happiness. And this is what we are doing. See, I want to go and jump from the heavens. Why? Happiness. And if I am not allowed to jump, misery. These very simple things. The day you decide this principle, I don't want to seek happiness, but I want to only express happiness. Then the question comes, what are the means of expression of happiness? We all have got only 3 means. Body, speech, and mind. So through the gross body, whatever you are doing, do it cheerfully, happily. Even a simple thing like walking. See? Walk in a nice, majestic manner, not like a bubble. Padak, pad, padak, pad, padak, pad. Anything, little thing you do. See? Taking food. See? There was one child, and I don't know, I called her, hey, you come and take food with me, I'll feed you. So she was sitting, small girl, maybe about 8-9 years, and taking food and all that. Then her mother said, Swamiji, she does not touch even the glass lifted by her father. She hates that. And I am surprised, how come she is eating here in your plate? I said, you ask her. So she, why do you do like that? When your father gives, you don't take anything? Now you are eating Swamiji's plate? You know what she told? When Papa takes food, he makes such a terrible noise. I hate that. How simple thing it is. World is observing us. CCTV, ऊपर वाला देख रहा है. Whatever we do must be a piece of art, happily, cheerfully. That is spiritual practice. Similarly, whatever we talk in such a manner that people around us are happy. not miserable. आ गया. No, welcome. If somebody comes earlier or late, it makes no difference. Because those who come earlier, do you think they are listening? And those who come late, they are not listening. No, both are not listening. So when you know this, what is there to be angry about? Many of us hardly talk. We only bark. Please get in and sit wherever you want. So, Bahya Anitya Sukha Asaktim Hitva, giving up attachment and expectation of happiness from the world. Then how to do that? Only one thing, giving up all the expectations and desires. Prajahati yada kaman sarvan partha manogatan. Manogatan sarvan kaman prajahati. All the hang-ups about the world are given. Accept the world as it is. You will never be miserable in life. Number one. Then number two, does it mean it is depression? Depressed people accept the world as it is. क्या हो गया? क्या होना बाकी है? Did anybody insult you? Who respects me? खाना खाया? पता नहीं. Depression. Depression, withdrawal, is a disease. Dispassion, withdrawal, is a health. And how do we withdraw in health? No choice, no comments. Everything is accepted cheerfully and happily. Not majburi ka naam Mahatma Gandhi. So, Bahya Anitya Sukha Asatim Hitva. Then, Atma Sukha Nirvritaha, Atmanne Vatmana Tushtaha. This is one most important principle. Are you at peace with yourself or not? Our real character is revealed to us when we are all by ourselves. There is nobody, including phone, TV, nothing. You are all by yourself. Then you know what you are. We are so afraid of ourselves. Therefore, we run away. In terms of company, in terms of indulgence, in terms of supports, TV, etc. We want something in our hand. See? Once a person came to meet me, I was doing something. I said, hey, please hang around for 2 minutes, let me finish this job, because I forget afterwards. And instead of 5 minutes, it took 10 minutes. And the room where I was, it was absolutely quiet. If a pin drops, it will sound like a bombardment. It was so quiet. And after my job was over, I said, yes, sir, I'm sorry to keep you waiting. What was his first statement? Swamiji, it was a frightening silence. You can imagine, somebody is frightened in the silence. Such people, they are constantly seeking company. गुप्ता जी सुबह सुबह कैसे आ गए? यार, I was getting bored, so thought let me go to you. Who made? No, I was all alone. When you are all alone and you get bored, what a solid bored you must be. This situation is like what, a patient went to the doctor and told, sir, yes, I snore so loudly that because of my own snoring, my sleep disturbs. What should I do? Doctor said, go and sleep in other room. If we are at peace with ourselves, we have really done a leap on the spiritual front. We want some company all the time. We must have an appointment with ourselves, at least an hour or two every day. That time nobody, nothing, just spend. But we want constant company, and particularly grown-up couples. The woman becomes strong and a husband becomes a creeper. For every small little thing, that husband has to ask the wife, should I put on this pant? No, go without pant. Can't decide anything. See, like a small baby. What shirt today should I put on? Discover that you are absolutely independent. Sarvam paravasham dukkham, sarvam atmavasham sukham, etad vidyat samasena, lakshanam sukha dukkhayoho. All dependency is misery. All independence is freedom, happiness. So, bahya anitya sukha asaktim hitva atma sukha nirvritaha. Now you are at peace with yourself. And when you are at peace with yourself, you will never spread miseries around you. In Yoga Shastra, this is called as the Yama and the Niyama Sadhana. Yama Sadhana is Yasman no dvijate loko, lokan no dvijate chayaha. He who is not a problem for others and he doesn't take others as a problem for him. Yama Sadhana. Niyam Sadhana, he is not a problem to himself. We are a problem to ourselves. See friends. Therefore, hitva atma sukha nirvruttaha, then ghatastha deepavat swastaha. Ghatastha deepa. Now here we can get some inkling about that. If there is a lamp, now here lamp and little bit of air is there. So the flame is flickering. The tube light doesn't. Only flame is flickering because it is alive. Ghatastha, in a pot, a lamp or a candle is kept and it is saved from the gush of airs. Then what will be the condition of the flame? It will be steady, be attentive. It will be steady, although it has all the potentiality to get disturbed. It is not like the tube light. So although living in this world dynamically, yet the equanimity, the equipoise, the samatvam yoga uchyate is not compromised. This is what is mentioned here. Ghatastha deepavat swastaha. Yatha deepo nivatastaha nengate sopama smrta. Yoginaha yatachittasya. Bhagavad Gita 6th chapter Bhagavan says. Yatachittasya yoginaha. The yogi who has practiced this, his quality of the mind is like, if the lamp is kept in a corner where it is not disturbed by any airs, how it remains steady, although it has a potentiality to flicker, but doesn't get flickered. Exactly the same way. There are many options, many possibilities, many excuses to get disturbed. But this great master doesn't get disturbed by anything or anybody. See? Our condition is like a touch me not sharab. You must have seen. You touch it. Oh. What happened? Did anybody abuse you? No, they gave me beating. All those people who become miserable, they are strong egos. And they are constantly seeking attention. See? Therefore, don't justify you are miserable. Even if you are, don't justify. Under this condition, anybody will be miserable, that anybody is me. No. The day you take this as a spiritual practice, then how to practice this thing? जो थारी रहा है सो मारी रहा है. देखो महाराज. So बाह्य अनित्य सुखा शक्तिम हित्वा आत्म सुख निर्वृतः घटस्थ दीपवत् स्वस्थः Swantareva prakashate. See, he is illumined in his own divine light. That doesn't mean some light starts coming out of you. You must have seen the pictures of the gods and Mahatmas. Here it is normal picture, therefore it is not. Otherwise, they will be putting a halo around. What happened? Light is coming. So wherever he goes, light off karo yaar, sona hai. Don't get carried away by that light. Light means what I'll tell you, simple thing. The sunlight is illuminated by our eyes. So, the light of the eyes is illuminating the sunlight. The sunlight you can see. Can we see our eyes light? Some like X-ray. No. Light means the one which illuminates. And the light of the eyes is illuminated by the mind. So the light of the mind is more powerful than the light of the eyes. Think. That is the meaning of light. But normally what we understand is this. This is the daylight is not the sunlight. We may call it a sunlight. It is not a sunlight. It's a daylight. Right term. Sunlight is dark light. Sun has never seen darkness. See friends, if the sunlight can be seen, why there is darkness in the space? In between you and me, there is this light, is it not? Are we seeing that light? We are seeing only the reflected light. We are all the reflected light of the divine. Then from that reflection, we can infer the divine light. This is what is mentioned here. Ghatastha deepavat swastaha swantareva prakashate. Therefore, to know oneself, we do not require anybody's assistance. And therefore, pramana nirapeksha anubhuti. Remember this word. Pramana nirapeksha anubhuti. Experience which does not involve any means of knowledge. That experience. All other experiences you take, waking, dream, deep sleep, samadhi, all experiences require some condition. Waking experiences are possible only after we are identified with the body. Dream experiences are possible when we are identified with the modifications of the mind. Deep sleep experience is possible when we are identified with the absence of the earlier two experiences. Samadhi experience is created artificially for a short period of time. But there is one experience in which coming and going is not. And it cannot be established by any known means of knowledge. This is what it is, word used in Yoga Shastra is Ritambhara Prajna, where the truth is revealed without the knower being born. Continuing further. Upadhisthopi taddharmaihi alipto vyoma vanmuni sarva vinmudhavat tishthet asakto vayuvaccharet. That's a beautiful thing. Upadhistaha api taddharmaihi muni aliptaha vyomavat. This is the prose order. Muni, the contemplative master, who is living in wisdom, Muni, Mananat Muni. Upadhistaha api. Although he is expressing through the limitations of the conditionings. Tad dharmaihi aliptaha. He is not influenced by the limitations of the upadhi. how we are limited, influenced by the limitations of the upadhi. This example also I had told you. Somewhere they introduced me, and that man who was introducing, you know what happens? These who are MC or who are conducting the proceedings, they have to be supposed to be well read, and they should entertain also while telling. So normally they will be having some sher shairi, and in between some sher shairi, and then they will say something. When they introduce me, how can they say sher shairi? Then they have to fire Sanskrit verses. And that person who knew nothing, he started. Swamiji has taught me that he was a lion club, that wild animal I have never seen. And he said, Swamiji has taught me, in Gita it is said, Mana eva manushyanam karanam bandha mokshayo, all the lions. After my talk was over, we were sitting for a cup of tea. I said, hey Mahatma Ji, who told you this verse is in Bhagavad Gita? No, even I don't know. You can imagine. So our ignorance is the authority of the wisdom. So upadhistaha api tad dharmahi na liptaha aliptaha, not influenced by that. Vyomavat, example given like the space. Nainam chindanti shastrani, nainam dahati pavakaha, na chainam kledayantyapaha, na shoshayati marutaha. Four things do not influence the space. Enam akasham, vyoma. Nainam chindanti shastrani, the sword cannot cut the space. Nainam dahati pavaka, enam akasham. To this space, the fire cannot burn, the water cannot wait, and air cannot dry. But all of them are supported by the same space. In the same manner, the wise man is also living in the same economic crunches, in the same political turmoils, in all the floods and havocs happening all around the world, and yet he remains untouched, undisturbed by them. Vyomavat, like the space. Now, what is the speciality of the space? Number one, no rejection of any content. Second thing, not getting influenced by anything that is supported. Third thing, not trying to improve anything. Vyomavat, like the space. So, upadhisthopi tad dharmahi aliptaha vyomavan munihi. Therefore, the great masters, they have never tried to improve the society. Yesterday I mentioned to you, our Nisargadatta Maharaj, he was very clear. All those who have come to save this world, they were shaved off. The world is as it is. Somebody went to him in Mumbai. He used to stay in a small place in Girgaon. And general thing, Maharaj, these days, our children are losing the values. They require to be taught our Hindu values. That great master, he was smoking, bidi. वो सामान इस दुकान में नहीं मिलता, दूर से. See friends, how long are you going to do this? Whole life only in that? Like, one person asked me this question, Swamiji, why don't you open a school? I said, I don't want to open. No, but see, many Mahatmas have opened their school. I said, that is their problem, not my problem. I don't open any school. But he said, why? I said, why means you want to know. You produce children and I learn you, teach your children. You take care of yourself. Don't get involved in this world at all. Vyomavan Muni. And therefore, what Bhagavan Shankaracharya says, Sarvavit, the who is the knower of everything. Sarvavit mudhavat tishtet. Live like a dumb. This Sannyasa yesterday I mentioned to you. Na prushtaha kasyachit bruyat. Na cha anyayena cha pruchhataha. Janan apihi medhavi jadaval lokamacharet. Even you know, live like a dumb. There is no need. Because if the person who is asking the question, if those questions are not born out of inquiry, jidnyasa, sincerity, there is no need to answer any question. See, friends. Questions have got different shades. One shade is examination. देखते बाबा जी कितने गहरे पानी में हैं. So this questioning to find out the knowledge of the teacher is something like in a school the teacher asks this question in the question paper. What is the capital of India? The student wrote, "Sir, you even don't know this?" See, that question was asked to evaluate the knowledge. It's not that the teacher didn't know. He knew it. So one shade of the question is to find out whether this fellow knows or not. Second is the objection. How come you are crying? That means it is not expected that you will cry. You make others cry. How come you are crying today? Objection. The third is the question where there is jidnyasa. So here the teacher says, Sarvavit, and be attentive. The great masters know by the very question where from the question is sprouting. And therefore you will see the teachers never answer or never address the question. On the spiritual front, it is the student, it is the person who asks the question, he is addressed. And what is that address? Only his standpoint is changed. The moment his standpoint changes, all the questions are dissolved. They don't require to be solved. This being known by the wise people, Sarvavit, Mudhavat Tishthet, remain like a dumb. Apan ko nahi maal. Relax. And asaktaha was vayuvaccharet. Don't hang on to one place. Get buried. Vayuvaccharet, like the air flows. Keep moving, keep moving. See? When you keep moving, what happens? Rolling stone do not gather and moss. Both. Keep moving, keep moving. Charaiveti, charaiveti. In a small little useless house we stay for some time, and then if we have to change the room from here to there, what a chaos and confusion. And that also makes us miserable. And in this useless condominium we are staying right from childhood, to give it up, how difficult it will be. See? Therefore, asaktaha vayuvaccharet. Do not get too much involved in anything or being. Be with everybody, but don't get entangled with anybody. Be in every place, but don't start getting lost in that place. Upadhisthopi tadharmaihi aliptaha vyomal vanmuni sarvavid mudhavatishtet asakto vayuvaccharet. It is a folly to be wise among the fools. The best way is, among the fool, be like a fool. There was a group of 3 persons. They had studied Vedanta. And they were fighting with each other. Vedantists fight. They were fighting. One was telling, this is a snake. He said, no, this is a garland. God said, no, this is a pipe. And this type of Vyoma Muni, this great master, he was passing by. And they called him. See, sir, you tell. These people don't agree with me. Everybody telling about each other. I am telling this is a snake, but they don't agree. I am telling this is a garland, they are not agree. And a wise man knew that this is a rope. What he has to tell? Mr. Snake, you are wrong. Mr. Garland, you are wrong. Mr. Pipe, you are wrong. What will happen? Three will come together and crucify. Therefore, Janan apihi medhavi, invoke my Guru. I don't know. Protect yourself from these questioning giants. That is one of the reasons I don't entertain question answers. Nothing to know, nothing to do, nowhere to go. Relax. Does it matter for us if we do not know who was the 7th President of America? It doesn't matter. See? What was the brand of Mahatma Gandhi's chappal? We don't know. How does it matter? What matters is Vedaihi Sarvaihi Ahameva Vidya. That is what matters. But other than this, we want to know everything except our own self. Therefore, Sarvavid Mudhavatishtet Asakto Vayuvaccharet. Now continuing further, 53rd verse. Upadhi Vilayad Vishnu Nirvishesham Vishen Munihi Jale Jalam Viyad Vyomni Tejas Tejasi Vayatha Upadhi Vilayat. When the upadhis, the conditioning, the panchakoshas, when they are dissolved, be attentive. Upadhi vilayat. Munihi nirvishesham Vishnu vished. Vished means enters. He discards all the specificities attached to him. What are the specificities? Man, woman, etc. What are the specificities? Jiva, papoham, papakarmaham. All these things disappear. And like when a pot breaks, the pot space doesn't leave the pot and go anywhere. Even while in the pot, the space was always one with the space. Exactly the same way. Whether the body is there or not. Upanishad says, Na tasya prana utkramanti atraiva brahma samashnute. His life doesn't leave the body and go anywhere. Jaun to jaun kaha. Once I was going to Australia, immediately after 9/11 in USA. After I came, this 9/11 happened. And after 3-4 days, next flight to Australia. Because of that, there was such a fear in the whole world. So when I went to check in, that time there was not too much of security and all that. So in 2 minutes I could check in and come out. So my friend said, how so quickly? I said, there were hardly any passengers. Normally that flight used to be full. What happened? I said, I also asked them, hey, why there is so much emptiness? They say, because of this 9/11, many people have cancelled their flights. They don't want to go, afraid. So my friend asked me, are you not afraid? I said, why should I be afraid? When we will all die together, there will be company after death. If you die alone, to whom will you ask? Arey kahan jau yaar? When you die, you don't go anywhere. Remove that from your head once for all. कि after death, Punyatma go to Pune. Pune people are very crazy, you know that? One person asked the other person, you don't look like from Pune. Then, what do you want me? Should I put her the Bakarwadi? Friends, all these are wrong notions, and I told you, what is the purpose behind all this? Just to bring to our knowledge that you are someone other than the body, that's all. But thereafter, you don't take the jiva. You have to name something. The unknown is named as X, is it not? Suppose there are 4 containers, and in that 4 containers there are different quantity of water, milk. 2 liters, 4 liters, 8 liters, 10 liters. And they have got different fat percentage. 2%, 7%, 8%, 3%. If you mix all of them together, what will be the average fat percentage? How will you start? Suppose the average fat percentage is X. X means unknown. Then, if you simply write, okay, the average fat percentage will be X and submit your answer book, will you get marks? You have to establish the value of X. In the same manner, we are someone other than the body. Yes. Who are you? X means Jiva. And we stop there like dumb. Find out what is the Jiva. Then we come to know Jiva is not a Vyakti, not an individual, but it is the expression of the divine. And that is Jivana. All spiritual practice is only this much. Give up the Vyaktitva and merge in the Abhivyakti. This is what all the great masters are. For them, there is nothing, name dveshosti na priya. Therefore, Upadhi Vilayat, Vishnu, Nirvishesham Vished Muni. We dissolve in the attributeless absolute reality. No, but then they say, in the last life, there is a good friend of mine, I don't know if still alive or gone, very great yogi, very elderly, he must be now 90. Last so many years in Bombay, from 1st to 7th January, we used to have a common platform for talks. First I used to finish my talk, then his talk will begin. And he was a yogi, became good friend. And he said, Swamiji, I know my earlier 7 births. And he told, in one birth I was in Jabalpur, in other birth I was in Dehradun, and all things. And the 7th birth I was a parrot. He said, I had traced only up to there. I can know about your also, if you want. I said, I know. What? In the last time I was donkey, now also I am donkey. See, friends, don't get carried away by this birth and death. Neither are you born, nor you die. See, Maharaj, ना जीने की तमन्ना है, ना मरने का इरादा है. See the joy of life? But all the time, see, we are all miserable, never because of death, but because of fear of death. This is the only karma which we do, and the karma phala goes to someone else. Suppose I die here right now, I'll relax. Ab kya kare? Should we put him into Ganges? See, friends, don't get carried away by all. This is what the teacher says. Upadhi Vilayad Vishnu, Nirvishesham Vishen Muni. The body dissolves in the absolute. Now, to understand this example which I gave you 2 days before, when I divorced from my first wife, that time I was H1. then second time H2, so third time H3. Now where these three husbands have gone? Nowhere, because they were nowhere. You cannot separate the man and the husband. I can, from the face reading. See, for the ladies you cannot understand because of their makeup, they cover all the breakup. You cannot understand. And therefore they have to have a.com. Oh, gone. For a man, no sight not required. It is manifested on his face. See? A pathetically happy person. Upadhi vilayar Vishnu. So when a divorce happens, what happens to that husband? A recent case in Bombay. One girl came and she said, Swamini, Mummy has asked me to ask you. So what is that? You know I am divorced. I say, yes, I know you are divorced. Now there is some puja in our house. And my mother told, for this puja, only Saubhagyavati ladies, girls can come. You cannot come. You go. Then I told my mother, but he is not dead. He is still there. But is he your husband? No. Then you are not Saubhagyavati. Now the question came, after divorce, the girl becomes Vidva or Sadva. So ask Swamiji, after divorce, that girl is Vidva or Sadva. So she came, asked this question. Immediately my drama started. Wait a minute, let me see. Rigved, Yajurved, Atharvaved, Samaved. I have studied all the Vedas. In none of the Vedas, this issue is solved. See, friends, husband did not die, he doesn't exist. In the same manner, Jiva doesn't die, he doesn't exist. See, friends, the light we see in the bulb, can that light exist apart from and independent of the bulb? It cannot. So if the bulb breaks, will the light from the bulb come out and go in search of any other bulb? Remove this terrible error. After death, we go to hell or heaven. You don't have to go anywhere. Wherever you are, there it is. Upadhi vilayar Vishnu, nirvishesham vishen munihi. You come back to the non-specific nirgun nirakar that you are. Vishen Muni, example is given, jale jalam, viyat vyomni, tejas tejasi vayata. Like when you take water from one pot and put in another pot having water, will that water take time to merge? No. Jale jalam, viyat vyomni. The pot breaks, then the pot space takes a lot of effort, sadhana, to merge in the total space. Third example, tejas tejasi vayata. Two bulbs, this light and this light, do they take time, energy, struggle to merge with each other? In the same manner, because of upadhi, we have appeared to have become many. But we are not. Because of upadhi, I have become son, husband, father. But when upadhis are gone, I am as it is. Nothing happens to me. Upadhi vilayad Vishnu, nirvishesham vishen munihi. Therefore, the spiritual practice is give up any special status to yourself. remain commoner than the commonest. And this can be possible when we don't struggle to prove something to somebody. Let us not struggle. Our whole life is holier than thou. I get up early in the morning, then again I sleep. This is such a terrible thing, and thus we create a strong personality, and such people are the most miserable. Continuing further, yallabhanna paro labhaha yassukhanna param sukham yajnananna param jnanam tad brahmetyavadharayet. This is what is called as realization. What is that? Three conditions told. Number one, yallabhanna paro labhaha, having gained which nothing remains to be gained in life. See? Simple. There is no possibility of adding anything. Etar buddhva buddhiman syat krutakruttascha bharata. There was a king, and one day with his minister, he was moving in the royal garden. And the gardener, he did not even notice the king has come and the minister has come. He was busy in doing his work and singing away very happily. After gone away, then the king asked this minister, see, this fellow has nothing, but how happy he is. What is the reason? He said, I will tell you tomorrow. Then that evening, this minister kept a bag of 99 gold coins just outside his slum where he was staying. And morning he got up to go for toilet outside, disposable toilets. See, he was going there. And the moment he stepped out, he happened to topple with that. Oh, what is that? He lifted it. Oh, very heavy. So went inside, lit the lamp, and said, gold. How many of them? Started counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 18, 19, 95, 98, 99. 99? It should be 100, I think. I never counted, I am dumb. I don't know how to count. Again, 1, 2. He counted 99 times. But only 99. Tied down, made a hole in the soil, covered it, put it there. Went to toilet, came back and went for work. Then the king and the minister, today again they went. And today that gardener, he is putting the water somewhere where it is not required. He was trying to remove something, he got his hand cut. All normal. Things became abnormal. Then the king said, what happened to him? So minister said, sir, he has joined your club. What club? He said, it is a club 99. What is the 99 club? Then he said, the story. I kept 99 coins in a bag in his house. He counted it. Now he has only one thing. If I get one coin, it will be 100. Is it not our story? If I get this, okay, then one will never come in your life. And what could be that one? That one to which nothing can be added. Etar buddhva buddhiman syat krutakruttascha bharata. life discovers fulfillment. We have to discover fulfillment in our life. If the death comes, we should have the courage to shout at, hey, why are you late? I've been waiting for you. See, friends. But till the last moment, something or the other hanging on, and then the children come. Baba, what is your last desire? Please tell me. Chicken. Cock, suru. See, friends, recognize this. And this is not only intellectual gymnastics that I am playing, but it is the practical that we can practice in our life. Therefore, it is yallabhanna paro labha. This is called, in other words, in Yoga Shastra, in Niyam Sadhana, Shaucha, Santosha, Tapaswadhyaya, Ishvara Pranidhanani Niyamaha. Shaucha, external cleanliness and inner purity. Santosha, contentment. Patanjali says, Santoshat anuttama sukhalabha. Contentment is unparalleled bliss. But we are never content. Something more, something more. See, friends, yallabhanna param labha. Nothing more. Everything is fine. Like our Ananda Mahima Ashram, I told you, आज का भोजन बहुत अच्छा है. We start with that. See, but we are so much enslaved by a small little things. See, are we miserable because we could not become the president of America? No, we are miserable. सुबह चाय नहीं मिली, अरे दरिद्री. Be miserable for something standard. Like Bhagwan Ramakrishna Paramahamsa to become miserable. Mother, today also you did not reveal me. And he used to roll on the floor. See? So our misery is the samsaric misery. Ramakrishna Paramahamsa's misery was the spiritual misery. And the real divine masters are never miserable. They make others miserable. Relax. See, friends, don't justify yourself being miserable. And if you are not miserable, you will never make anybody miserable in life. See? But such people become the cause of misery for others. Do you know how? Bhagwan created this world for time pass. I got this mantra from him only. And when you have to time pass, you don't have to be serious. See? So what he does, he brings cathode and anode together. Husband and wife, opposite nature. And in that, suppose the wife is happy-go-lucky, round figure. So the moment she lands on the bed, starts the Saptaswara. He has no problem of not sleeping. And husband is the one who doesn't get sleep. So when he comes and she is sleeping, he becomes more angry. Yes, so rahi, mujhe neend nahi aa rahi. If you are happy, you can never make anybody miserable in this world. See, friends, all the great masters are happy, therefore they don't make anybody miserable in this world. Ultimately, this is yal labhanna param labha, yas sukhanna param sukham, yas jnananna param jnanam, tad brahmetyavadharayet. This is what is called as God realization. Now the second and the third aspect, yas sukhanna param sukham and yas jnananna param jnanam, tad brahmetyavadharayet. Let us leave it for our next class. Now you are thinking of food. I can smell you. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते। ओम शांति शांति शांति। हरि ओम। श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। हरि ओम। टेक आउट योर मंत्रमाला।
Complaint level, always be happy.